All right. Well, we live. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Krod here, back with another good live stream for today. I wanted to give my initial thoughts and post-fight reaction to Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. Thank you guys for pulling up to the live stream. We had over a total of 349 plus views, if not more, and counting. So thank you. Salute to you guys. That was a really good fight. I did not think. I don't know. I didn't think that the second knockdown was legitimate. I kind of felt like Caleb Plant got robbed out of that knockdown, as far as just like that the referee just not giving a champion his or her I guess chance to try to get back up. So I think Caleb Plant just got disrespected by the referee, by Russell Mora. And Russell Mora, he's a piece of shit. He should not be refereeing world title fights anymore, in my honest opinion. But either way, it was still a good fight. And I give Caleb Plant all the credibility in the world, because what he did and what he showed out of this fight alone was that he is, like, how should I say? He is more dedicated than any other fighter to stand up to a guy like
he is.
Okay,
like
sorry,
how should I say?
He is more than dedicated than any other fighter on the planet to stand up to a guy like Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez, he was in his toughest fight ever in his career, where he was not the same fighter that you guys said he was going to just dog walk Plant and beat the shit out of him and then end up knocking him out, which he did. But at the same time, that fight alone did not go the way that people said it was going to go, where Canelo's just going to, beat him down to the punch and then, obliterate him. No, like Canelo had a really tough fight against him, and you have to give Caleb Plant his credibility and his warrior mindset to go in there giving Canelo the toughest fight of his career. And Caleb Plant is still a bad style matchup for him. It's just that Caleb, he just didn't execute with the proper defensive tool strategies to give Canelo those bigger problems late game into the fight, which he did a good job. He just took a lot of unnecessary punches at the very end. And that's what I was kind of hoping Caleb Plant wasn't going to do. But Caleb Plant, I think he probably had that, little, warrior mindset of going in there to think that he could bang with, Canelo. And that wasn't a smart idea. He should have just, stuck to his boxing fundamentals, at the, championship level rounds. And then he would have done a lot better to, break Canelo's pressure down a lot easier in the later rounds. And then Canelo wouldn't have this, second wind advantage to hurt Caleb Plant and possibly knocked him out. But Caleb Plant, he got one hell of a chin too. So it wasn't like Caleb Plant, he just got knocked out, completely. It was just simply of the fact that Caleb Plant, he just got caught at the wrong place at the wrong time, and it was a really difficult fight. So, I don't know. It was a very good fight, and a lot of fighters that I personally know told me, well, I like, like my heart want Caleb Plant to win, but I truly believe Canelo was going to beat Caleb Plant. And I was like, well, I don't know if that's true, but I personally believe Caleb Plant is a bad style matchup to Canelo, because Canelo, he does not do well against pure boxers, and it showed. It showed that last night. The problem with Plant was that he wanted to stay in front of Canelo and try to go to war with him, when he should have just basically stepped back, kept jabbing his ass out, and then kept forcing Canelo to his back foot and then making Canelo reset, in which Canelo, he wasn't able to do anything. And you guys saw that within the fight between him and Plant, where Canelo, every time when he stepped right in, Caleb Plant, he was pawing him down. But what Plant should have done, he should have hit his or he should have trapped Canelo with the right hand and then uppercutted him while he was coming forward to him. So, either way, it was a tough fight, and I was very, very shocked. So, yeah, man, I was just very, very shocked, for that fight. Hold on. Give me one. Okay, so I'm gonna have Ricky Williams come through, and I'm gonna send him the link for the I guess like this live if he's able to come through. But I got the live sent to him, and yeah, like we'll do what we have to do, and I'm gonna probably share it or share this stream on my Instagram if people want to, come through and watch. I guess let the commentary. But yeah, man, it was a difficult ass fight, man. I did not, see this fight go down to be like an absolute blowout. Canelo, he was battle tested and he went through hell. And I was very shocked that Caleb Plant, he got knocked out, but I wasn't thinking out of that second knockdown he was hurt. He just got gassed out. And I think that's what Plant just had to fix up for his adjustments, flaws. But either way, Caleb Plant definitely he definitely put up a valiant effort, and his skill sets have gotten way better from this fight. And I truly believe, when he does make his redemption return, I think that's what he's going to showcase in his next outing. So Caleb Plant is obviously not out of the woods. Canelo definitely solidified legacy. Good for him. But it was not an easy ass victory. That was a very difficult fight for Canelo, and he was frustrated the entire fight. And Caleb Plant, he was whooping Canelo early and mid game, but it was just that little late game, factor that got Caleb Plant slipping, and then he got caught with something that he didn't see, and then boom, he got knocked out. But I didn't really think that second knockdown was a legitimate knockout. I kind of felt like Wrestling Moore, he wanted to just play that political role of just trying to stop the fight because he thought Caleb Plant was out. So he wanted to just be that type of guy to try to throw Canelo's, I guess, like momentum, out the door to say, okay, well, he just knocked you down, so he beat you. All right, we got Ricky in the building. Hey, what's up, Ricky?
Hey, what's up, K-Rod? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm so devastated, but that was a hell of a fucking night.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey, man.
Yo, me and Mo Boxing was talking about the fight leading up to it, and I told him if Caleb outboxes Canelo, he's done.
Yeah.
And literally, I was right, but I was so pissed off when I saw Caleb just get hit, and I was like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
Hey, man, it's the fight. But look, man, Caleb looked good the whole night. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Same here.
He looked good. Like these people, I'm looking at. I follow so many people, and I keep up with boxing. Everybody, Canelo didn't win a round till round 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Again, you know how I gotta sound. Hey, congratulations, first and foremost, to Canelo Alvarez, the first Mexican undisputed champion at 168. You got to give him props for getting it done, bro. But I'm not impressed with Canelo still. I'm not, bro. He caught you've been at my lives, bro. You know what I said. Caleb had to stay switched on all night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Caleb switched off for a second, whether he was tired, exhausted, he misjudged the shot. He switched off for a second, and that's all it takes, bro. But this fight, everybody was seeing that's why I had Caleb in 11, because even though Caleb had a stellar performance last night until he got stopped, right? They still had Canelo up on a scorecard, so he wasn't going to win regardless, bro. So it's whatever, bro.
Yeah, man. And even if Canelo, won by a robbery against Caleb Plant, it still wasn't going to justify his victory any better because he looked like absolute like absolute crap, and Caleb Plant was exposing the living crap out of him, and that's what I was expecting. But dude, Caleb Plant, he just gave me way more credibility to just like him more because, you know, everything that I saw out of him, he just brought the best version of himself to that fight.
Yeah, man. It's like hey man, like I'll put my money where I lost $100 on a fight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It would have been automated stack if he won, bro. But like I said, man, you got to stay switched on with Canelo. He's a professional no matter what, bro. So,
yeah.
But what everybody else was seeing, like Canelo was up, Canelo was not up. His corner was spazzing out because they felt he wasn't up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They already knew what it was, man. But we already knew what it was. But again, it was a great fight. It was a great fight. It was a great night of fights, even though the undercard was really trash. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, the undercard just made me go to sleep, man.
Oh man, like that Andre Darrell fight, you celebrating like you just beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? This dude, that shit was
Dude, Anthony Darrell should not be fighting no more.
Oh yeah, his wife to giving him bad advice, bro.
Did you see the scorecards for the Canelo fight?
Nah. Once the fight shut down, I didn't. I know Tate Jones had a live up, and he said all the judges had Canelo up.
Absolutely disgusting. It was 96-94, 97-93, 98-92. I was like, are you guys on drugs, man?
What fight they be watching, man? I'd be like, y'all watching boxing or y'all watching a popularity contest, bro? Because Caleb didn't even, he was beating him without even using his right hand for real.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like I said, like you got to stay switched on against Canelo, and that's all it was. Whether it was people say, "Oh, Caleb was tired," or he misjudged the hook because he had took the hook away from Canelo all night. You know what I'm saying? He had took that. Canelo was constantly trying to land that hook all night, and he finally caught him. He shortened it up, to be honest, because Caleb was holding the phone, but Canelo actually shortened it up and caught him right on the bridge, and that's what shook him. But
yeah,
I still think it was a great fight. It showed that. To me, again, everybody gonna believe what they want to believe. I can't change your mind, right? But to me, it shows that the difference of skill levels of fighters that he has been facing to Caleb, which we've been saying all along, right? He's been fighting guys that stand in front of. What happened to cutting off the ring? Where was this marvelous cutting off the ring that Canelo does all the time last night?
Yeah, I was just about to say that too. Because Canelo, he was so frustrated, and he was trying to come in with like that Mike Tyson, peekaboo, Jack Dempsey-ish type of style. And I was like, dude, like, you're not doing shit to him, man. Like, he was out jabbing you. Caleb Plant was pushing you back. And if anything, he actually hurt Canelo several times, but Canelo, he just didn't show it.
He hurt Canelo to the body, I believe it was in round. It was one of those late rounds. I think it was like when they was both standing and when they was standing toe to toe going to the body.
Yeah.
Turned him and hit him with a left to the body, and then Canelo, you could see it in Canelo's face in the fight. He was like, ugh, but he got a great poker face too. So he got a great poker face. And I think Plant got hurt with a couple of body shots too, but he had a great poker face, even though Canelo was hitting in the back a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But like I said, people don't really watch boxing. They think they watch, but they on a popularity contest. As we said, K-Rod, so many weeks ago, bro, Canelo was already up 4 rounds before the fight even started. So it's just what it is. But it definitely shows the level of competition compared to what he was facing before, which was our whole problem in the first place. So
yeah. And I personally thought Caleb Plant was beating him. Like
I had Caleb Plant up 6-3.
Yeah.
I had him up 6 rounds. Well, because Canelo really didn't do nothing until the 6th round. Canelo, the 6th round, Caleb had the first 5 in the bag easy, right?
Yeah.
And those other rounds, no matter what, if y'all going off how y'all treat, like, but it's whatever, man. I discussed that on my show. I want to give them everything.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, it's like, again, great night to fight again. Congratulations, y'all already know. I give props when props are due. Congratulations to Canelo Alvarez, undisputed at 168, the first Mexican to do it. Let's see if he gonna stay there and defend, and let's see how it goes from here. So,
yeah, same here, because I didn't feel surprised that Canelo actually got lucky of hurting Plant. I actually thought that second knockdown was kind of bullshit. Like I thought Plant was okay. Obviously, let the referee. He just wanted to just try to play his political role to just say, "Oh, well, fight's over because Canelo is, Canelo, and you need to be knocked out anyway." So
yeah, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like no different than the Fury fight or whenever it's the popular fight they want to win, right? Everybody they get a count and they get numerous times to get up, but you look bad against them. I mean, and that's the same dude that did the Tyson fight, right? Tyson Fury versus
same referee.
Come on, man. You already know what it is, man. But like I said, it doesn't matter, bro, because Caleb had to knock him out because he wasn't going to win on the cards no matter how good he looked. So
yeah, and I guess as far as like the what's next for Caleb Plant? Like, what do you think he should do?
I mean, get another. I think he deserves a warm up fight. You know what I'm saying? To get back fight to get his legs back under him, right? And then start climbing the ladder again. You know what I'm saying? Get in there with the people he was supposed to get in there before they kicked the puppy. David Benavidez. Charlo if he move up. I mean, what do you got to lose now? You know what I'm saying? He's $7 million richer. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's completely up to him. But again, I want to commend Caleb Plant on a great showing. He wasn't no cakewalk, as we said. Canelo didn't run through him like y'all was saying or repeating like Canelo. Oh, the eighth round my ass, bro. He came out there and did what he had to do because his corner felt they was behind on the cards.
Yeah, and I purely think Caleb Plant is still like a bad matchup for Canelo because it showed that fight could have easily gone to Caleb Plant's favor, but
it wouldn't have though. It wouldn't have. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm saying, guys.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have. That's what, like, I go against the grain because I understand. Sometimes men just show up. You know what I'm saying? They just show up sometimes. Sometimes they don't. Right? I feel that Caleb had everything he needed to show up. Canelo thought different. That's the way it ended. You see what I'm saying? But I was right. I was wrong, but I'm right. You know what I'm saying? You've been on my show. I was wrong, but I'm right. I was wrong on my pick, but I was right on everything else I told y'all. I said, if you should bet on Caleb to win and hedge it with what? Canelo knockout. Ain't that what I said?
Yeah.
Right? Right? Didn't I tell y'all that I feel Caleb need to come in there knowing, or I believe that Caleb was coming in there knowing that he got to stop Canelo because you can't win on the scorecards. Ain't that what I said?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm wrong, but I'm right. And I'm right, but I'm wrong. So it's simply what it is,
Did you think Caleb had the possibility of knocking out Canelo in that fight?
I think what I think is that this is the thing with guys like Canelo. You can't let Canelo off the hook. You know what I'm saying? What I think Caleb and them had a good game plan, but he should have started pressing in the seventh round. He should have started pressing. You got to force Canelo to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he had swollen up or put a mouse under his eye with just a jab, bro. You got to press him and see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Now, most people gonna probably say when they were standing toe to toe, but to me, it didn't look like Caleb was sitting down on his punches.
Yeah.
It didn't look like to me he was sitting down on his punches. It really didn't. It looked like he was just trying to score and get in and out of there, an edge of victory. And the one thing I didn't appreciate is that it was in one of the late rounds. I believe it was the 7th or 8th round when they was going to the corner and Caleb put his hands up, was celebrating, right? The fight wasn't over then. At that point, I was like, I just hope he because he was switched on. His defense was crispy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Sleep. I don't care what y'all say. A lot of those shots, like, okay, here's the perfect example. With the commentaries was trying to go to the highlights of Canelo. Every time they had a cut, they was like, "Oh, that shot missed." You noticed that?
Yeah.
Then Canelo finally caught him with a jab or something like that. You gotta stay switched on with a guy like Canelo, even though he has his flaws. Every fighter has flaws. You gotta stay switched on because he's a professional. He's been there before. I don't think Caleb shied away from the bright lights. I don't think that really bothered him. I just think he switched off for a second and got caught. Call it what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I truly thought Caleb Plant did a amazing performance.
against the so-called pound for pound great face of boxing.
Yeah, because Caleb definitely showed why he is like one of the most dangerous fighters out there. Yeah, and I won't be surprised when Caleb Plant comes back into the championship level fights and just starts dominating people now.
Man, he been in there with the supposed best, bro. And Caleb gave, I told y'all before, Caleb gives everybody problems, bro. I don't care what y'all say, man. Caleb a fighter, bro. All those guys that Canelo beat before that y'all giving him credit for on that European tour, Caleb stops all those guys, bro. He stops every single one of them, bro. His style is crazy, man. His defense is crispy, bro. It's just he switched off. Whether y'all call it that he misjudged the punch or he was tired and gagged, he switched off for a second and Canelo capitalized. That's all it was in this boxing. It happens, bro.
Yeah. I wanted to switch to the other fight that happened yesterday with the Michaela Mayer versus Maiva Hamadouche fight. I wanted to get like your thoughts on that.
That fight was nowhere near as wide as they made it, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like these judges, bro. What do y'all be watching? What fight is what? Y'all, I mean, not a round? Not one round. Even though Michaela in there getting touched up, not one round, bro. I can't that's really what I hate about boxing. That's like what these people do. What y'all do is the judges, the fans, everybody who don't judge boxing correctly for what it is, bro. Y'all discredit y'all favorite fighter. I've been saying that for the longest time. What will look better? What looks better in the Michaela fight and the Canelo fight, right? That you watched this so-called guy for 12 rounds and then you finally knocked him out, or it was a super competitive match and you pulled it out the mud to beat that guy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But y'all always talking about legacy, and what y'all doing is tarnishing y'all favorite fighters' legacy by saying these guys are not putting up a show when you know they are. You watching the fight, you supposedly know the rules of judging a fight: clean, effective aggression, clean punching, right? Ring generalship, defense. Y'all supposedly know what boxing gets scored in, but like Canelo, just because he throw a shot, whether it land or miss, y'all celebrating and count it as because he put forth effort, bro. This ain't kindergarten. You don't get an E for effort.
Yeah.
Right? The same with the Michaela fight, bro. She was getting the brakes beat off of her in some of them rounds, bro. But y'all didn't get that lady one round.
Yeah.
Boxing, it sucks, bro. I love it, but it sucks, bro. It sucks.
Yeah, because I wasn't thinking that Michaela was like winning, the fight convincingly. I actually thought she arguably lost that fight, but compared to other YouTubers like Kano and some other people that were talking about it, they thought Michaela did a great job. But I would really rate her performance like a 5 out of 10.
Man, but it's like I said, man. It's we all have biases, man. It's can you recognize that bias and look through it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me, man. Like when I watch a fight, bro, I don't care if it's my favorite fighter. If he getting his ass whooped, you getting your ass whooped.
Yeah.
I call it how it is, bro. I don't make no excuses for nobody. Like I can't sit up there and say that Canelo whooped. Like I can't see he destroys Caleb Plant. No, he caught him. He didn't destroy nothing. The destruction is you coming in the first or second round and take him out with one shot. That's a destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you get outboxed for 11 rounds and then for 10 rounds and then you catch him in the 11. No, that's not no destruction, bro.
No, that was just a clutch victory.
You can't. That's what you should be saying. Hey, Canelo got a clutch knockout. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan with 4 seconds left at Utah. You see what I'm saying? He came through in the clutch, but you didn't dominate that man. You did not dominate him. He was whooping your ass with the jab.
Boom, boom, boom.
With the jab. Fuck all that. You could Canelo collecting data and gonna do this later on. No, those rounds count. Those rounds count, bro, especially in the evaluation and context of a fighter. But what do I know, man? What do I know? I don't know nothing.
Yeah, and plus, I won't be surprised if Canelo actually looks worse in his next outing, because it's like I don't know what he's getting from Eddie Reynoso, but it seems like his style is now being tailor made for somebody to obliterate him one day.
Man, you just got like you gotta press Canelo, bro, and you gotta stay switched on, man. You gotta stay switched on. That was my only worry about Caleb, bro. I wasn't worried that he could take Canelo body shots. He took those. I knew his defense was crispy. He switched off for a second, and that's all it takes against somebody like Canelo. Plain and simple, short and sweet, man. The guy, I'm not saying the guy's a bum, bro, but what I'm saying is that the guys he were facing were nowhere near his level of competition, nowhere near. And people were giving him credit for fighting bums, bro. And I don't care what they not bums, but it doesn't matter, bro. Those guys were nowhere near the competition level that Canelo should have been facing. Plain and simple, short and sweet. And that's what I've been saying for the last 5 years about this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess as far as the state of the super middleweight division, do you think Canelo should vacate his titles and probably go for 175? Or
if Canelo's trying to be legit, what he would do is clear the division.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If he's so confident at this weight, if he's so comfortable at this weight, he got Andre, calling him out. He want Charlo. Charlo's willing to move up to 168 and fight Canelo. We all know, even though I don't care for that fight anymore because Charlo, they be whatever, bro. And David Benavidez, who I've been saying from the beginning, Canelo owes David Benavidez a fight, bro. You owe David Benavidez for the fight for the simple fact that you picked his belt up off the floor, bro.
Yep.
For the simple fact. And then at that point, I can't deny that Canelo's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? I never denied that. But if he wanted to be great, he would clear the division, bro.
Yeah. Because I feel like Canelo still has a lot of unfinished business to do. And I think fighting David Benavidez next for the undisputed belts, that will be a very good win, and that will give a lot more credibility to his legacy.
Yeah, man. And I think if Benavidez in his next fight, he becomes the IBF and WBC mandatory, right?
Yeah, he does.
So he just need to handle business in his next fight, and then if Canelo's being legit, there's nothing to talk about, right?
Yeah, I really wish David Benavidez was on the undercard because he should have just walked up to Canelo after that fight and just say, "Okay, well, come on, let's do it for Mexico."
Yeah.
Who is the true killer at 168? But I just personally believe Canelo, he's just too afraid to talk anything bad about David Benavidez. But David Benavidez, he's confident enough to talk his talk against Canelo, and Canelo knows that when the pressure is gonna be talked about that fight being made. I think Canelo, he's gonna have no choice but to make that fight happen.
Yeah. I think it's just a matter. At this point, because he's undisputed, especially with the IBF, right? As long as he don't slick out and dump that belt, all fighters got to do is do what they're supposed to do in the IBF rankings, and they're gonna make them fight. You know what I'm saying? But we all know it's all depending where the dollars go at. What Canelo feel like doing at that point. But the only people willing to pay him right now is the PBC. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I just found it really surprising that Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya, they were praising Canelo for this victory, but yet it's weren't they going against the grain on him at one point to say well, Canelo, he is a super mega star, but how much of a star can he be? Without us giving him that shine.
That's just politics, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got to make their companies look decent. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. But they know what it is. They know they was pilfering. No matter what, bro. Canelo's overpaid. That's the one thing I want to say. You know what I'm saying? The only people really that was getting over on the deal with Canelo was Golden Boy, because they was getting a $15 million stipend or whatever for, on the back end of his contract. But I don't care who, the PBC's overpaying him. The Zone overpaid him. You know what I'm saying? When they got Golden Boy out the way. To be honest, the only people that had a smart deal with Canelo, even though it was grimy, was Golden Boy. Because Canelo's getting money hand over fist. Lord knows how much money he made last night.
Yeah, because I know that he obviously got 80% off the back end, and he got all the Mexican TV rights. So you know, like everything that was generated from last night. Definitely, yeah.
I'm sure he got the 90% of the back end. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, all I know is that Caleb Plant, I hope he does become better, and I'm sure he's going to make more money leading up to another title fight. But this fight showed why Canelo Alvarez is not as good as people says that he is.
And it shows why he waited for Caleb Plant to do it last.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. I appreciate the win, bro, but I don't know what fight y'all was watching. All y'all, he was on the cards. I don't know what fight y'all was watching, and I'm not apologizing for that because that's nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
And it seems like all the racist Canelo fans want us to bow down to him, and I'm like, nah, dude. I still don't like Canelo, and I know damn well that whatever I'm gonna say about him, people still want to talk to make you bow down to him because, you know, they're just dick watching him. You know, but they're dick riding him. They obviously don't care about the sport. They just care about what the racist political brownie points that they're gonna throw onto you and say, oh well, you need to support him because he's Mexican and he's a true American hero for boxing. And I'm like, Canelo hasn't done shit here. Like I know that Canelo Alvarez is nowhere near the level of EJ or Wilder, not even Terrence Crawford to say the least.
Yeah, man. It's like I'm not. Canelo's a good fighter, bro. I'm not gonna take that away from him, bro. But like the way, like you said, the way they jock strapping him is unnecessary. That's a negative, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that, bro, because I can't do that, man. You caught the man. I understand the context of boxing, but you know how I feel about people just have the need to be right. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with being wrong. It's all right. But at least I put my money where my mouth is.
And funny how Canelo, like after the fight, he he automatically started being humble and started being like careful with like his selection of words, because like leading up to this fight, he was all pissed off and angry and just talking his talk, and then after the fight, he just knew damn well like, yeah, I was getting like my butt whooped, but I like barely like fucking won this fight.
I mean, they know what it is. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was in there with somebody that was going to let him know. You know what I'm saying? Caleb wasn't there to lay down, bro. And that's the whole thing, bro. A lot of those other fighters, bro, they knew what it was. You can't sit up there and give away your belt before the fight even start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, like, all of his fans were justifying to say that Canelo deserves to, be pound for pound number one. And, everybody was saying that, this is why Canelo is great. And I'm like, Canelo has not shown anything but what he can give to you against, like one of the toughest opponents he's been in there with.
And I would give him pound for pound, bro. But this is the first decent fighter, in my opinion, my humble opinion, that he's fought in the last 4 to 5 years. I can't give you pound for pound for beating up on people I know you gonna whoop. I can't do that. What Canelo? It's not Canelo or Bud beats everybody, bro. If you ain't fought everybody, LSI, let's see it. We saw it last night. Congratulations to Canelo.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We gotta see the fights, bro. Stop giving these people kudos before they even earned them, bro. It's the fight game. Somebody has to fight. It has to be 2 people in the ring before you can say somebody's better than the other, bro.
Yeah. And I wasn't so surprised out of Canelo's performance. It's not like, his style is that good anyway.
I wasn't like I was, bro. Caleb didn't even throw his right hand pretty much the whole fight, bro, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, I was so like curious of why he didn't do that. Like he would have hurt Canelo a lot faster.
We don't know. Like I said, we don't know. Like I said, I don't know, bro. But I know until he caught him in the 11th round, his game plan was working.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But it doesn't matter. It don't matter if we know boxing or understand it, because the powers that be, they was gonna have to make, like, this is a catch-22 for these guys, bro. Like, you have a guy, and this the super bad thing about boxing, bro. And this is why I appreciate Floyd, no matter what nobody says about him, right? You had these guys that's building themselves from the ground up. Kayla Plant, perfect example. Deontay Wilder, perfect example, right? Building themselves up from the mud, ground up. No support, no fan backing unless it's us. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the machine of boxing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The machine of boxing, like Canelo has the machine of boxing behind him. Tyson Fury now has the machine of boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they get it, and they make it all the way to this chance, bro. And when it was supposed to be a technical sport, the sweet science, right? The art of getting hit and not getting hit. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful destruction of another person, right? And you had this man that did all this, right? Did this all his whole life, getting there and has a great showing, win or lose, right? And y'all still discredit this man's technical skills and aspect of the game, man. Then what's really the point? The only point is the paycheck, right? The thing y'all say fighters shouldn't fight for. It shouldn't be about the money. Then what else should it be when I don't get my due respect at the end of the day?
Yeah. Because it's like boxing is kind of just being used as like a circus now. It's like, it's devastating.
Even in a good fight like we had that was a great fight last night, no matter what y'all say. That was a great fight. All y'all talking crazy. Oh, Canelo finally caught. Yes, he finally caught him. I bet the rest of y'all, the fans, until then, y'all was on the edge of y'all seat with y'all booty puckered, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all booty hole was puckered, bro, because y'all was in y'all mind was like, oh shit, Canelo can't get to him. That's what y'all was thinking. Y'all knew that fight was tighter than what it was. If you know boxing, right? But why should this man fight? Right? Why should any fighter that's trying to come up and establish himself go out their way? You know what I'm saying? When they ain't gonna get the just due of a fair judging. And it's to the point where every weekend we see some skewed ass judge, some skewed ass card, bro, and don't nobody say nothing about it. The judges, the sanctioning bodies, nobody. These guys just keep going around, keep making bad calls after bad calls, and nothing happens.
Yeah. Oh man. And it was like a good, fight overall, but I wasn't so surprised because it's like Canelo just looks worse every time he comes out, and it's not like he can't beat all the top guys. It's just that he's coming so late into it now, and ever since that Floyd loss, I want to say his mentality of him thinking he could beat everybody has just gone way downhill. And I think this is now the post, beginning.
Yeah, the downslide. You know.
Downslide.
Yeah, the trip.
Yeah, down. I think his prime is now coming to a very fast end now because he's starting to realize that he's not the same Canelo Alvarez that everybody wanted to see out of him years ago.
Yeah, man. Like they keep talking about all these improvements. I don't see none. I mean, he's the same fighter he was, bro. Like he's the same fighter he was, bro. He's never been a bad fighter. I done said that I don't know how many times, bro. He's never been a bad fighter. He's a good fighter, bro. But for us to sit up there and keep saying that for the last 4 to 5 years, he hasn't been moving strategically, that's a lie, bro. You're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
We saw that last night, no matter what y'all say, bro. We saw that last night. Everybody else, them Euro guys, he out of there 4 rounds, 7 rounds. 12 rounds with no punches thrown at him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all need to stop, bro. Stop, bro. Be honest about your guy. I'm honest about Kayla, bro. Kayla switched off for a second, and that's what K-Rod is here. Go to my live and see. He'll tell you that's what I said. Kayla, the only problem I had is that Kayla needs to say switched on for 12 rounds. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm. And he just let that switch off, and then boom, just I was so pissed off when Caleb got knocked down, but at the same time, I can see why this fight was a 50-50 fight. And Caleb, he got up like a warrior, like Deontay Wilder, but it was just that he should have took his time when he was getting up.
Yep. And he should have fought Canelo instead of trying to clinch him.
Yes.
And again, Floyd, y'all need to learn from Floyd, man. Y'all need to learn from Floyd, bro. Like Floyd, when Mosley rocked him, bro, he didn't try to clinch you getting up off me. You see what I'm saying? You got to get him up off you. But it's like I said, I'm kind of glad he got knocked out, bro. Because if it went to the scorecards and I'd have heard the scorecards, man, I'd have broke my TV, bro.
Yeah.
I'd have broke my television. You know what I'm saying? So either way, man, he was like I said, that's why I called it TK, that he had to stop him, bro, because there's no way if Caleb went to the cards, he was going to win. No way, bro.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm pretty sure like Canelo knew deep down in his heart, like Caleb is definitely dominating me. So it's like he had to go to that last resort mode to be like, okay, it's basically do or nothing, because it's like, you know, even if I were to win, it's not like, you know, it's not going to be no goddamn blowout.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, congrats to that man. He pulled it off. He's a professional, bro.
Yeah.
Professional, man. Like, he did what he's supposed to do. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can definitely tell the difference in skill levels of the guys he been fighting. If you can't agree with that, me and you can't have no conversations.
Mm-hmm.
No conversations, because you're a liar, bro.
Yeah. But the last thing that I wanted to bring up was I guess at the next line of fights that are coming up.
November, great month, man.
Yeah. Obviously next weekend we got David Benavidez versus Kyron Davis. I personally believe David's gonna stop his ass.
He should. But if we being honest, Kyron Davis can make a guy look bad, though.
Yeah, he can.
He can make a guy look bad. So I mean, but David Benavidez should be able to pressure him. I got David in that probably a stoppage by 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he let Kyron set the pace, bro, that fight can go 12. Man. It can go 12 if he let Kyron set the pace.
Yeah, definitely go 12. But I can't wait for Bud versus Porter. That fight is gonna be,
like I said, man. The proof gonna be in the pudding, God. Trying to tell you, bro. The proof gonna be in the pudding. Like, even when you lose, you win sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I say that. You know, I be saying that. Even when you win, even when you lose, you win sometimes. So it's like, I just want to see competitive fights, bro. I'm tired of seeing Bud in there with people that ain't got no business in the ring with in the ring with him. And right now, Sean Porter is his first legit 147 pounder. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm being honest.
But even if Bud just goes in there and dominates Porter, it's not going to be easy.
No, he's not going to dominate Porter. That's what I'm saying. The same way Canelo didn't dominate Caleb Plant. It's levels to this game, bro. But the narratives is what make me sick, bro. Just because, look, bro, he didn't dominate Caleb Plant. He caught Caleb Plant. That's what really happened, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dominate Caleb Plant, and it's going to be the same with Bud Crawford and Sean Porter, bro. He's not going to dominate Sean Porter. Sean Porter's never been dominated in his career. Now, if Bud able to get him out of there, so be it. But shout out to you if you're able to do it. But LSI, let's see it.
Yeah. But I just don't see that happening, though. I think Sean Porter just the way he fights, he's gonna clip Crawford, and Crawford, he's just gonna get stumbling.
Hey man, let's see it, bro. Like I said, I know what I don't know. Like I said, if this Crawford that they've been showing us all this time shows up, bro, this front foot heavy Crawford, bro, he gonna be in for a long night, bro. He gonna be in for a long night. Y'all keep saying, oh, all Sean Porter is a come forward. No, bro, Sean Porter can box, bro. He just showed y'all he can box. As a matter of fact, y'all criticize him when he boxed against fighters like Ugas, when he boxed against fighters like Formella. Y'all criticize him, right? Y'all criticize him. The boxing public criticizing him, bro. So don't think he can't bang or box with Bud Crawford, bro. But he has better feet than Bud Crawford. That's the biggest thing, right?
Yeah, he does. He
does better feet. So I just think. But shit, if we being honest, Caleb had, and that's why I said if Caleb had better feet than Canelo, and we saw what happened all night. Canelo just caught him. Is Bud just gonna catch Sean Porter?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying, bro. We gotta see these fights before we say what happens. We gotta see these fights. People keep giving these fighters wins when they ain't beat nobody. You ain't did it yet.
Yep.
Let's see it. That's why we pay for the pay-per-views. That's why we had these talks. We talk the what ifs, right? And hopefully you right and you gonna be wrong sometimes. Just that's part of life. But y'all keep saying like these fighters beating people, and y'all ain't even seen them in a ring with that type of style. Y'all ain't seen them in a ring with nobody with that type of talent. So y'all keep saying Caleb Plant a bum, even though he took y'all pound for pound great damn near the distance.
Yep.
Y'all gonna keep saying that? Watch it, man. Y'all degrade y'all favorite fighter when y'all do that. Because y'all don't know how to assess skill and talent. Y'all don't know how to say, and even if you do, because you're so enamored with your particular fighter, bro, you dull lay on shine.
I cannot disagree with that. That is pure spot on. But
let's see it, man. Let's see Bud prove himself against a top welter, bro.
But the most crucial point about what we say here is that we're analyzing it from a objective point of view, not from a subjective, mindset where we just use feelings and, politicized opinions of what you guys want to hear. I'm just going basically by a broken down base by base, factor of like what could happen with these fights.
And it's all what if, ladies and gentlemen, until we see the fight.
Yep.
It don't matter if somebody got it right or somebody got it wrong. It's all what if. It's boxing. Anything can happen that night. Guy can fall and tear his meniscus even though he was up all night and didn't get stopped. Right? It's boxing. A guy can outbox you all night and get caught with a shot. Like last night, it's boxing. But let's see it first, and then let's assess.
Yeah. But anyways, I think that's about it. I had a really fun time chatting with you, Ricky. I appreciate it.
Always, bro. Make sure y'all check in with us on Tuesday, on Taco Tuesdays, where we talk about boxing for the weekend and whatever else comes up in the conversation.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Always is, man. Always is. But thanks so much for having me, bro. Make sure y'all subscribe to K-Rod, man.
Great to you.
You know what I'm saying? And keep it going.
Alrighty. I appreciate you, Rick. I'll see you around.
Take care of yourself, bro. Peace.
Peace out. Have a good day. All right. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Canelo, you have made history for being the first Hispanic Latino undisputed world champion. Thank you, Ricky Williams, for coming through. Probably will do this again in the future, but can't wait to see what the future may hold for us boxing content creators. Hopefully I could keep bringing out more content for you guys that you guys want to keep seeing. I am the best fight the best every single day, and this is why that I cover these type of events, because I just want to be that guy to help out the sport of boxing. Originally, this channel was a gaming channel, and I just had like my own little stuff here and there. But now that I think about it, me talking about sports is like a good little sub hobby that I can do. And hey, if it does become big, I'm definitely just doing it out of passion. I'm not doing this to clout chase and just do things, out of like my own, political benefits. But I do this to give you guys what you guys want to see. I want to do what most people don't want to do, which is do something for the love of the passion of the sport, not to do this for the money. But obviously I have like a life, outside of this YouTube thing. But whatever you guys see here, I'm just all in it for the dedication and passion. But thank you guys for watching. Congrats to Canelo, and huge respect to Kayla Plant. I really hope Kayla Plant comes back, and I know he will, and I know he's going to go back to the lab, keep working on his skills, and he's going to get more titles, and he's going to continue to be great, because that's why styles make fights. But it just showed that Canelo style was basically almost tailor-made for Kayla Plant, to the sense where Caleb, he gave Canelo a lot of issues, and Canelo, he did not respond very well to Caleb's elusiveness and his slick, pure boxing ability. But like what Ricky Williams said, Canelo, he's only as good as you put him in front of, the competition that you guys think he's good at. But that fight showed why Canelo Alvarez fans don't keep that same energy with competition that we want to see Canelo in, versus competition that people know Canelo can beat the crap out of, and therefore Canelo Alvarez is hyped up to be pound for pound number one. But for me, I don't look at Canelo as pound for pound. I look at him as a drug cheat still, and I don't believe in cheaters. I believe in people like Kayla Plant that will come back from this loss, and he will redeem himself, and he will become the best fighter in his division. I personally have Kayla Plant defeating David Benavidez as far as like a boxing IQ point of view. But I really hope Kayla Plant, he just comes back and he gets his momentum back, and I can easily see him, redeem himself for the super middleweight division. So either way, it was a good night of fights, man. Y'all know what it is. It's Krod7435 here. I always come back with the good content here and there. So whatever you guys like to see, I basically just try to do the best that I have to do. So until then, thank you guys for watching. More content coming out very, very soon. I'll see you guys later. Shout out to the mighty, mighty LDBC. Peace, and we out you. Bye.